Hey everyone. I'm sorry for the awkward glare situation in the background. I needed to turn on as many lights as possible to light the room and my face to do this video because it's nighttime, and that happened because of that. But if I turn that off, there will not be enough light in this room. So I'm not at my house, which is why there's a different background. But you know, changing it up every once in a while. Okay, so this is going to be a haul of two different books and also, excuse me, like a little catalog item. And I am so excited for all of these things. So the first thing, which is one book and this catalog, came free. And the reason why they did is because the lovely Renata from BookCravings was doing a Folio Society book giveaway in honor of her something number subscribers, but I can't remember the number, so I will look it up. I'll look up the video, and I will either link the video in the description, or I'll just put the number of subscribers, and of course I will put her channel in the description. So yeah, this was just so sweet of her to do this, and I entered and I won, and I was so excited because I don't usually win things. You know, I won that recent Goodreads giveaway, but winning these two giveaways within like a month of each other was the first time that I had won any sort of contest in years. Like, I think the last one that I won was a Goodreads giveaway like 5 years ago or something like that. So I was super excited. And it was just so sweet of her to do that. And how it worked was, once she chose the winner, she contacted me and she said, "Hey, you won, and here's how this works. I give you a price cap, and that's the max that you can spend on one of the books, and you can get anything that is that or under, that amount or under." And I'm not going to say, because, you know, that's personal for her, I guess. I don't know. I just don't want to say. Yeah, that was awesome. But because of that, because she gave me a price cap, I was super excited because, you know, then I was able to pick the book, which was great. But then the problem became, oh gosh, how do I choose? And before I show you guys what won, I'll tell you some top contenders. But before I do that, I realize I should show you the catalog first, because the catalog, while being very pretty, is not as pretty as the book itself, so that would be kind of anticlimactic to show you the catalog after I've shown you the book. So this is the catalog that comes with the book. And I assume that if you request it, they'll send you this in the mail for free, probably. But I didn't think about that, so I was very happy that they included it in the box. And these are beautiful. They're just, all the pictures are gorgeous. And I know that you can see these online, but not with beautiful glossy pages. And it's so cool because it's like I got a magazine for free. And yeah, it's just super pretty and very well put together. And then I love the back because the back gives you all the genres that they have. So they do history, war, biography, poetry, children's books, classic and gothic fiction, science fiction, modern fiction, humor, science, travel, philosophy, and religion. And those are a lot of really amazing genres to make beautiful books in. So I thought that was really, really great. And I love, oh my gosh, their symbol is just, it's so pretty and cool. And it really reminds me of Newt Scamander's monogram on his suitcase a little, even though it's FS instead of NS. But I don't know, it's just really pretty. So yeah, this was just really great, and I loved that it was free. And then, sorry, I had a scratch on my nose. And then, okay, so some of the contenders for this were Thank You Jeeves by P.G. Wodehouse, Alice's Adventures in Wonderland and Through the Looking Glass by Lewis Carroll, which come in it's like 2 books included in one box set. And then there were none by Agatha Christie. American Gods, unfortunately, was not in contention because it was only slightly out of the price range. Like, it was something like $20 too expensive. And I didn't want to try to work out the logistics with Renata of, can I pay for this much of it if you pay for this much of it? Especially because she lives in another country, so I don't even know how we would do that. So American Gods was out of the running, but it was very, very beautiful when I was looking at it. And with Thank You Jeeves, that was gorgeous. Both Thank You Jeeves and Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. I know I already own Alice, but I have needed a new copy of that book forever because my copy is a battered paperback that is just falling apart. But the problem with those two is that they were both really gorgeous, but they were sort of towards the lower end of the price range, and I didn't really, like, I kind of wanted to get the most out of this that I could, if that makes sense. So I didn't choose those. And then what was the problem with, And Then There Were None. That was the one that I was seriously considering at first because it's my favorite Agatha Christie book that I've ever read so far. But I was looking at the pictures and they were kind of scary. And I know that the book itself is scary, but I like really cool illustrations in scary books, not illustrations that actually scare me, because that just adds to my anxiety over the fear of the book, or the fear that the book is instilling in me. So I didn't want stressful illustrations, even though they were really pretty. So what I ended up picking is a different Agatha Christie, Murder on the Orient Express. Agatha Christie at the top, Folio at the bottom. And there were several factors in why I chose this. That's the outside sleeve. Part of my inspiration for this is that the new film is coming out tomorrow, actually, at least in America. I don't know about the UK. I think it's internationally coming out tomorrow because Katie from Books and Things said she's going to see it on Sunday. Excuse me. So that film coming out was part of my inspiration because I knew that I wanted to get to the book in my chronological read-through before I went to see the film. And I'm so sorry if you guys hear snoring. It's my dog, or my aunt's dog, who is also kind of pretty much my dog too. So I'm sorry about that. But anyway, it's soothing and cute. So where was I? Oh yeah, so I wanted to get to the book before the film came out, and I have read the 3 preceding novels now, but that was actually after I already ordered this, and so that was one factor. Another factor is that I already own this book technically, but I own it in a 5-book bind-up with its 5 Hercule Poirot novels. And I just think that it's so much easier to read an individual story as an individual book, unless it's like a short story. But if it's a novel, I think those are so much easier to read and get immersed in when you're not trying to hold a big book. And yeah, and I'm still going to keep that edition because it has 4 other books in it that I do not own individual copies of. But also, I might make this edition my kind of read every now and again one, and then make the bind up the one that I read on a more regular basis because I don't want to ruin this one. And then the other factor, the last one, was it is so incredibly beautiful. Like, I mean, this, first of all, that cover, and the fact that it's blue, which is my favorite color of all time. And then the illustrations on the inside just, I think I've explained this before, but sometimes an artist's work or illustrations, like whether it's a painting or an illustration or whatever, make me feel calm inside and just really peaceful. And that's how I feel when I looked at these illustrations online. So I was like, this is the book. I need this in my life. So yeah, it's incredibly gorgeous. And I'm going to show you guys the pictures. Okay, so here is the first one. It's so pretty. And then oh darn, I know there's more. Is that the first one? Oh no, here. Okay. And then here's another one. And then a third. That's oops, sorry. That's that one. And then ooh, okay, this is one that they just have, like, this is in the regular book as well, but that's a diagram of the train, and where all the suspects are sleeping on the train. So I thought that was just really cool. And then here is another one. That's Poirot interviewing suspects, and I think the other interviewer is like the director of the train, or of the line. And then there's that one, which I thought was really beautiful. It had a nice spark of color. And then my favorite, oh, here's another one that I thought was really cool. And then my favorite one is actually all the way almost towards the back. This one really reminds me of the front cover. And it's just beautiful. I love the way this artist captures light. And I just love, like, the snow and the light on the snow and the trees. And the train just looks really cozy with everything being so frozen outside. So yeah, this was just incredibly gorgeous. And I'm actually running out of time, so I'm going to make this just this in the catalog and do my other book in a separate video. But real quick, I just wanted to say that I'm super excited to read this. I'm actually going to read it tomorrow, and maybe just tomorrow, and maybe tomorrow and Saturday. I am buddy reading it with Katie from Books and Things and Kate Howe, because we're all very excited about the film coming out, and none of us have read this one before, and I'm super excited. And so we're going to start that. And actually Katie she actually read it today, because poor thing, she actually went home with a cold, so she, like, ended up sitting in her bed or on her couch or whatever and just reading Murder on the Orient Express all day. So I'm really happy that she liked it, but I'm sad for the reason that she was reading it early, which was feeling coldy. But, you know, Agatha Christie, when you're feeling ill, is just, I feel like she would be a good remedy for feeling ill. So yeah, Katie's already read it. She really, really liked it. I already know the ending because of the TV adaptation, and I know Kate has seen the other film, the David Suchet one, but I'm not sure if she remembers the ending. But I personally think it's one of the coolest endings to any Agatha Christie book. It's just amazing. So I'm very excited to actually read the book and read how it happens. And so we're going to buddy read that this weekend. I think Kate and I are going to read it together pretty much tomorrow and Saturday, and maybe Sunday too. And then we're all seeing it at separate times. And I'm so excited because I've convinced my whole family to come with me. And the only one of them who's usually an Agatha Christie person is my grandmother. So I'm just super excited that I've convinced like my brother to come and my mom. So that'll be a lot of fun. And I just wanted to quickly thank Renata again so much, because this was a beautiful, beautiful thing to win, and just so generous of her. So yeah, love it. Okay, so sorry to talk for 16 minutes about one thing, two things, but I was really excited about it, and I will talk about the next thing in the next video. So thank you so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you've read this. No spoilers, please. Just for people who, are reading the comments. And let me know if you guys are going to see the film. And anyway, thanks for watching. Bye.